They say when the rich leave a country, it's not just money that exits. It's a message many people don't want to hear. A message many dismiss as noise, but a message worth listening to. Not with anger, not with judgment, but with curiosity. Because the conversation is not about wealth alone. It's about why people choose where they belong. Lately, the headlines have been loud. Indian billionaires are leaving the country. A wealthy exodus, capital flight, brain drain, now turned wealth drain. And as always, opinions arrive faster than understanding. Some say they are ungrateful. Some say they made their money here and left. Some say, good riddance, let them go. But today, instead of reacting, let's pause and ask a better question. Not who is leaving, but why. Why would someone who has access to the best networks, the best opportunities, the best influence here, choose to move their life elsewhere? Why would someone who already made it decide to start fresh in another country? The answer is uncomfortable because most of them are not running away from India. They are running towards clarity, towards ease, towards systems that don't fight them every day. Let's be honest, in India, success often comes despite the system, not because of it. People build businesses while battling paperwork. They grow wealth while navigating uncertainty. They succeed while constantly adapting to friction. And that resilience is admirable. But after a point, resilience gets tired. When you worked for decades, when you already proven yourself, when you already paid your dues, you stop wanting to fight to live well. Let's talk about the most sensitive part of this discussion, taxes. Because the moment this topic comes up, people say everyone should pay their fair share. And yes, they should. But fairness is not just about how much you pay. Fairness is also about what you get in return. If you are paying world-class taxes, you expect world-class infrastructure, world-class public services, world-class systems. You expect roads that don't test your patience daily, healthcare that doesn't feel like a privilege, education that doesn't require backup, plans abroad. When the equation feels unbalanced, people don't rebel, they relocate. Now let's talk about something money can't buy. Time stuck in traffic, time lost in inefficiency, time drained by processes that could be simple but aren't. In many global cities, let's take an example of Dubai, Singapore, parts of Europe, things work differently. No drama, no chaos, no constant negotiation with systems. And when you achieve financial success, luxury is no longer cars or watches. Luxury is peace. Luxury is predictability. Luxury is waking up without friction. Another truth we rarely discuss openly. Many Indian billionaires don't leave because they hate India. They leave because they are tired of uncertainty. Uncertainty around policies, uncertainty around regulations, uncertainty around long-term planning. Rules change, interpretations change, processes change. Wealth doesn't fear hard work, it fears unpredictability. Because wealth thinks long-term, across generations, across decades. And when the future feels unclear, global options start to feel safer. But here's where the narrative needs correction. This is not a story of abandonment. Most of these individuals don't cut ties. They still invest in India. They still run businesses here. They still employ thousands here. They still support families here. They simply choose to live elsewhere. And in a globalized world, that distinction matters more than we admit. Let me say this clearly and without hesitation. India is not failing. In fact, India is thriving in many ways. We've created more entrepreneurs, more startups, more millionaires than ever before. Opportunity is not a problem here. Experience is. Creating wealth is one game. Retaining wealth is another. One requires ambition. The other requires comfort, trust, and ease. So this conversation should not be about blaming the rich. It should be about learning from patterns. Because when thousands of people independently make the same decision, it's not a coincidence. It's a feedback. A very quiet feedback, data-backed feedback, human feedback. So instead of asking, why are they leaving? We should ask, what would make them stay? Is it clearer governance, simpler compliance, better infrastructure, respect for time and efficiency? Because when systems improve, wealth doesn't need persuasion. It will stay, and it stays. And maybe, just maybe, this moment isn't a warning sign. Maybe it's an invitation to build an India where success doesn't feel heavy, where ambition doesn't feel exhausting, when people don't need exit plans to enjoy the life they worked so hard to build. Because the real loss is not money leaving the country. The real loss is not listening when people quietly tell us what isn't working. And the real victory, creating a nation where staying feels just as rewarding as leaving. Because when a country becomes easier to live in, its people stop looking for somewhere else to belong.